So you're thinking about moving to Oro Valley, Arizona? Well, hang around with me today because we're going to take a journey inside my computer and I'm going to show you around Oro Valley, Arizona using Google Maps so you can get a better feel of what some of your commute times may be to get around to different areas in Tucson, Arizona, as well as some of the neighborhoods, amenities, things that you should check out. And if you stick around till the end with me, I will show you not just one, but two places we think you should check out if you're in or around the Oro Valley area. Let's get to it. If you're new to this channel and you want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson AZ, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Jennifer Smith, and my husband Dustin and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, we got you covered. Give us a call, shoot us a text or an email, and let us help you make that smooth move to Tucson, Arizona. All right, so here we are in my computer. So first, let's talk about Oro Valley and where it is in relation to Tucson. So I'm going to start zoomed out here on my map like I like to do and show you. So Oro Valley is north of the main parts of Tucson, and it is an incorporated suburb that has just over 47,000 people according to the last census, and the median sales price in the area is about $500,000. Now, what brings a lot of people to Oro Valley area is just the amazing outdoor activities, the sense of community. There's a lot of community events, a lot to do in the area. Oro Valley website does say that it's one of the safest cities in Arizona. So again, I always recommend doing some research on that. Check out crime reports if that's important to you. It's voted number 10 best suburbs to live in Arizona. And it's made just several of the best places to live lists over the years on different sites and magazines and whatnot. So it does bring a lot of people here to Tucson. The Oro Valley area is very popular, very tech corridor area too. So just between employment, things to do, and what Oro Valley has to offer as a whole, it's one of our more popular suburbs in Tucson. And it turns 50 this year. So right now when we're recording this video, we're actually pretty close to the actual 50th birthday of Oro Valley, or when it was founded, which was in April of 1974. So just a fun fact for you. And now, before we really zoom in, I just wanted to go over some commute times as well. So I'll pull this up here. So as you can see, Oro Valley is the area that's highlighted here. And we do have just our one main freeway that we've talked about in other videos if you've watched any of them. I-10, that kind of borders more the northwest side of Tucson, and then comes down here to the southeast side of Tucson, close to our Vail area. This is not a freeway here, but in the parts of Oro Valley, the northern parts, the speed limit is a lot faster in that area. There is 3 lanes of traffic on both sides as well. So it tends to move pretty quick, but during the normal traffic hours get, quite a bit of traffic in the area. But this road does come out and it's a quick hop over to the freeway for the most part. So if you do need to get down to the freeway, depending on where you're going, you'll either go that way or you would take Tangerine, more than likely out to the freeway. And that's going to be, within about 25 minutes, depending on where you are in Oro Valley, you'll be able to get to I-10. Now, let me clear that up real quick. Some of our other popular commutes would be people asking, how long it takes to get to the airport. So being that the airport's down here, you will more than likely end up hitting the freeway for that, just quickest way. And that's going to be about a 45 minute drive, depending on, again, where you are in Oro Valley and what the traffic is like. Downtown Tucson over here, that's going to be about 30 minutes. You know, same with U of A. If you need to get to Davis-Monthan Air Force Base over here, that's going to be about 45 minutes as well. So just so you have an idea of those commute times, those are the main commutes. Now let's go ahead and zoom in here and talk more about Oro Valley. So first, just wanted to cover, get into some of the houses, and then we'll talk about, you know, shopping, dining, amenities in the area as well. So first community I want to cover, because it's one of the bigger master plan communities in Oro Valley, is going to be the Rancho Vistoso community. So as you can see here, a pretty big area that Rancho Vistoso covers. For the most part, houses in here, you know, it's going to be the tract style homes. Houses are going to be in the upper $300,000 price range, and they can get well over into the $2 million plus price range when you get over into like Honeybee. If you get over into Stone Canyon, you're going to be looking like 1 to 5 million, and that does vary, but that's definitely like more of our luxury area, I would say, in Oro Valley. Close this out over here. Another good one that I love is going to be the community right here of Coyote Ridge. Now, Coyote Ridge is a great community. The houses in there are going to range, recent sales anyways, have been around $1 million to $2 million. So that'll vary again, depending on when you are looking in the community. 3 other ones that I did want to cover as well. Naranja Ranch is a popular one, and the houses in there generally range in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range. And let me see, we'll have Cañada Hills here, which is a great one. That one is a golf community around El Conquistador golf course, 36 holes there. Great community. As you can see, that's actually quite a large community as well. And then the Villages of La Cañada is another one of my favorites. So we do cover some of these communities in some of our other Oro Valley videos. So if you're interested, you want to see more what those subdivisions look like, I would definitely recommend checking that out. We do have footage of what the neighborhoods look like for some of these. And if there's ones that we haven't covered and you want us to, drop it below in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to make sure that we cover everything that you would want to see if you're thinking about moving here to Tucson, or especially to Oro Valley. So really that covers the communities that I want to cover. Of course, there's so many more communities throughout Oro Valley. You're going to have a mix of, you know, condos, townhomes, single family homes, semi-custom homes, completely custom homes. So there really is just a variety. Anything that you could want, you're generally going to find in the Oro Valley area. Golf communities, 55 and up communities. There is a lot of variety. It's one of our larger suburbs. So now, as far as shopping and dining, before we get into dining, I'll talk about shopping. So we're going to have a lot of options for shopping in Oro Valley. Anything from any of the grocery stores you would want, you know, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, you know, Fry's, Safeway, all of those major grocers are going to be in the area. You're also going to have like your Home Depot, your Lowe's, your Best Buy. I mean, any of the shopping that you could need, you should be able to find in Oro Valley. But also anything that's not there that you need may be over in Marana, which is within a 30-minute drive, or down in the Tucson area, also within a 30-minute drive. So you have like the Oro Valley Retail Center over here, along this whole corridor right here, and over here in the Oro Valley Marketplace. A lot of great shopping and dining options there. All right, so now let's talk about dining. So I will talk to you about some of our favorite restaurants to check out, but there is definitely not a shortage of restaurants, from family-owned small businesses to some of the local chains, and I mean, really just some great options overall. So we will start. Actually, one of my favorite places. Let's start in the morning time. Brunch at Teaspoon. So as you can see, it's just outside the Oro Valley borders, but it's close enough. It's just right down Oracle, and they have a very great brunch menu. So definitely check that out. And then right up from that is one of my favorite Italian restaurants if you're in the area. We actually had our rehearsal dinner here when Dustin and I got married, and that's Bottega Michelangelo. Really great Italian restaurant, definitely worth checking out. Another great restaurant is La Hacienda Mexican restaurant. And as you can see, 4.5 stars, a lot of reviews. Can't go wrong. One of our favorite Mexican restaurants in the area. And then, let me see, I think the last one I wanted to bring up was the Keg. So if you're looking for a really great steakhouse in the Oro Valley area, I highly recommend the Keg. And they have a great happy hour menu and cocktail menu as well. All right, so we talked about shopping and we talked about dining. As far as some of the activities, things to do in the area, you may have noticed a lot of people in the Tucson area, Phoenix area have pools. It's because it does get very hot here. So if you do not have a pool, there are some options, especially in the Oro Valley area. We have the Oro Valley Aquatic Center. So that is going to be like a daily fee that you can pay to get in, $5 per person, I believe, last I checked, and $14 for a family. So they have the pool, they have a splash pad, they have a water slide. So that's just a great area to check out and to cool down during our hot summer months. So usually swimming time in Tucson is going to be around May, definitely by June for sure, and then sometimes into October. Although there's a lot of places with heated pools around, and I still see people swimming year-round, so if that tells you anything. Another great one to check out, or another great area to check out, is going to be Steam Pump Ranch. This place is really cool, and on Saturdays they have a great farmers market to check out there too. So if you're looking for great produce or markets, they have all of that there. Different vendors with the second Saturdays, so it's really fun to check out. Every time I'm in the area on the weekend, I try to stop by, especially if we're up in the area showing houses, just make a quick little pit stop. So, and then the last one, well, actually I won't say the last one. We've brought up in some of our other Oro Valley videos, Naranja Park. This park is so cool. It's definitely unlike a lot of the parks around Tucson. They have archery there. They have RC planes, like a radio control club where you can go fly. They have the playground. They have the soccer field. Really anything that you could want, the park has. It is a great park. And then kind of along the same lines, but also up in there with hiking, as we've talked about, there is a lot to do outdoors. So one of our other favorite places to check out is Honeybee Canyon Park. This, I want to say it's less than a mile hike, and you can get to an area that has really cool petroglyphs to check out. So I do recommend, if you are in the area, at least going there once to say that you did it. And that's it as far as things to check out, other than if you're looking for a good staycation, I highly recommend El Conquistador, the Hilton El Conquistador. Just beautiful. It's set right into the Catalina Mountains, right under Push Ridge. So it's very beautiful, great pools, great spa. So definitely can't go wrong there. And if you're looking for other areas for staycation, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Catalina foothills, which is kind of like our resort corridor. in Tucson. So you'll have La Paloma, Ventana Canyon, Hacienda del Sol, just a lot of really, really good options for staycations or just go check it out for the day. And then Catalina State Park, we've talked about a little, but absolutely beautiful hiking trails throughout the year, especially when we get water either from snow melt. Well, I mean, we don't get snow really in Tucson. When we do, you know, it doesn't stick for more than a few hours, but our mountains do. So the Catalina Mountains will get snow, so we'll get some snow melt. And then we have our monsoon season, which is typically July through September, and we get a lot of great rains during that time that really just fill up the areas that have really nice creeks to hike along, waterfalls. You have Romero Pools, which is a really good one to check out. So just great options there. If you're into hiking, no shortage of hiking in and around Oro Valley. Also biking, I mean, there's the loop that goes through. So really just overall, Oro Valley is a very outdoorsy area. If you like getting outdoors, it's going to be a good fit for you. I mean, really anywhere in Tucson. That's why people move here, because we have over 300 days of sunshine, right? And no shortage of outdoor activities. So there's a lot of indoor stuff, not quite as much, but during those really hot summer months, not everybody wants to be out. Or if you're gonna be out, get out early. But that is when you can come up to Mount Lemon. Let me actually move down here just a little bit so you can see. And I know we've covered this before, but Mount Lemon right here is about an hour or so away, and the temperatures are so much cooler up there. So a lot of people during the summertime will go escape up to Mount Lemon for those cooler temps. There's some great hiking trails up there. There's a hotel, there's food, there's, I mean, anything that you could want to do. Just really fun to check out. And then during our winter months, if we're lucky and we get some snow, then we actually can go up there and sled and ski and snowboard. So definitely worth checking out. All right, so I think that is all we have to cover for Oro Valley. If you like the outdoors and you like everything we've talked about and having shopping, dining, entertainment, everything close to you, Oro Valley might be the right place. You can dive into some of our other Oro Valley videos where we really get into some of the neighborhoods and you can get a better feel for the housing. Of course, you can drop any questions below in the comments. We would love to hear from you as well. All right, so thanks for hanging around with me. Moment you've been waiting for. The things that we recommend that you check out if you're in the Oro Valley area. Now, I know on some of our other videos, I've already thrown out some of our favorite places to check out, being, you know, Catalina State Park, because they have some really great trails in there for hiking. And then Steam Pump Ranch, which is really fun to check out, and they have the farmer's market there. But for today, we're gonna talk about my two other favorites in the area. One being the Linda Vista Loop for hiking. So if you enjoy hiking, being outdoors, I think it's a loop that's worth checking out. It's just over 2 miles, pretty easy to moderate. Most hikers finish it usually in about 2 hours. So like I said, great views. One thing to be aware of is sometimes during January to the April timeframe, I believe, they actually have it closed to protect the bighorn sheep during lambing season. So something worth looking into if you want to check that out. The second being the Gaslight Music Hall. So family fun environment, and they have music concerts. Very often the shows do sell out. So if there's ones that you're interested in, you want to make sure you get your tickets ahead of time. They do serve food. We like the Grandma Tony's pizza that they serve there. And then they're actually linked to the Gaslight Theater, which is in more of like central Tucson, and that has some really fun like spin-off shows from popular movies. Like we went and saw one that was called Ghost Blasters, you know, a spin-off of Ghostbusters, and it was a lot of fun. That's something that also sells out, so if you're looking for something in the Tucson area, that one's worth checking out. But Those are the two things we wanted to talk about for Oro Valley. If you or anyone you know are interested in moving to or from Tucson, Arizona, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text or an email. We would love to help. And if you could, give us a like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications. We will make sure to keep you updated on the current market in Tucson, Arizona. We'll see you on the next video.